Hey guys, welcome back to the campaign. I'm here with Amy.
Hi.
We're gonna try to jump right to the game. I wanna go over a couple things just to refresh your memories real quick. We found some runes up here in these grasslands. We were gonna do an open air dungeon. Slight change of plans based on what people have told me. We're actually gonna run something, from what I gather, is a bit cooler. One of the reminders rolled in the Twisted Dungeons book, the boss or weird monsters have +2 life and they leave 1d6 +1 rations. Minions fight at -1 and try to capture us alive. Another thing is resting and rations. Our guild starts with 20 rations, so we just say that each person in the group starts with 5 rations. We're doing it right from the Fiendish Foes book with the resting rules there. Once per adventure, you can rest. You get 1 life point and 1 spell or cleric power back. You got to do a wandering monster roll, and then we're also going to add in that you have to eat 1 ration in order to complete this rest. Once we've made it to the ruins here, looked over all of our stuff, and we realized that we didn't have any bandages. We probably need to rest. I think we're going to head back to the keep right over here and grab some new equipment and rest before we head in. As we head back, we have to roll on the hex event tables since this is an already populated hex. Go ahead.
10, 11.
We got 11. Party encounters some vermin. Okay. A roll for the vermin. Get a 5. So one of the changes that we're making is we're using the Fiendish Foes because both of my characters are level 3 and Scylla's level 3. The only one is Gideon. He's still level 1. So this might be a little bit tougher for everybody. So we're just gonna reduce the number a little bit. And we got some armored skeletons, 2d3 +4. So we're gonna go 1d3 +4. All right, we're all so excited. We got 6 armored skeletons. There's been a great evil in the air, it sort of feels like. And as we're leaving the grasslands, just about to hit the Badlands, headed toward the keep, 6 armored skeletons claw their way up out of the earth. She-Wolf runs up with her great axe. They are level 5. She has +3, so she needs a 2. Yeah, she's gonna get it. She kills this one, hacks it to pieces. Fingers is gonna charge this one right here. He's got -1 still. Needs a 6.
Oh.
Wow.
Scylla's gonna attack that skeleton.
Since these are undead, she gets to add her level, which is 3, and she has +1. All right, she just needs 1s. Oh, that's an automatic miss.
All right, Gideon's gonna move up here and attack the skeleton. Okay, he needs 3 or higher. Oh my.
Dang, he's gonna miss
Jeez.
2. We're gonna roll off to see who gets the extra skeleton. Go for it. You get a 2. My guys get 6, so it's gonna be one of yours.
Evens or Scylla.
Okay, it's Gideon. This skeleton right here moves up to double team Gideon. To start with, this skeleton here is gonna move all the way out and around and come and attack She-Wolf. Dang, she needs a 5. No, she's gonna take 1 damage. This one tries to slash Fingers with its rusted sword. Fingers needs 3 or higher. No, he's gonna take 1 damage. Sliced across the chest. This one right here is gonna try to attack Scylla.
All right, need 4 or higher.
Scylla misses with her shield. She goes up to block and the sword still gets by for 1 damage. Gideon's down there getting attacked by 2 of them. Needs a 5 or above twice. There's 1 damage. 2 damage.
Gosh.
Dang, we finally got a fight on our hands. She-Wolf needs a 2. Takes out that one. So Fingers is at -1. And he's trying to attack this thing almost like he would a human with like dirty tactics. And it's undead. It's not really doing anything. He's got -1 to his hit. It's a 6. Yo, just missed.
All right, she needs a 2 or higher. Scylla.
Yeah, she gets a 4. That's gonna kill this one. Needs a 4 to kill one of these. Yes, it's exploding.
Okay.
Go again. Go again.
That's right. Okay.
Okay. Gideon destroys both of the skeletons. These guys fight to the death, so there's no morale roll. This skeleton is really trying to kill Fingers. Good thing for him, he's got a pretty good defense. He needs 3 or above.
Oh no.
Jeez, that's another damage. He's down to 3. I think She-Wolf just charges through the middle here and tries to take this one out with the heft of her great axe. Okay, she needs a 2. She gets it and kills the last one. It collapses into a pile of armor. So we get to use the Fiendish Foes treasure table. For treasure, one. Whopping 2d6 times 2 gold is found in the dirt where these guys clawed their way out.
6.
So we got 12 gold pieces. We'll take it.
Okay.
12 divided by 4 is 3 gold each. We make it back through the Badlands and up to the keep. They welcome us in, and I think we're gonna do a little shopping. I'm glad that we're back here at the keep looking through everything, because that makes me check the numbers. Barbarians get to add their level to their attack, and then I have a two-handed weapon, which gives me +1, so I have +4 to my attacks. The first thing that we're gonna do, because you get your hit points back between adventures, and so we're just saying that we came to the keep and we're gonna stay here until we're healed up and ready to go. We're gonna heal our hit points, and then She-Wolf and Fingers are both gonna buy a bandage. So the ruby necklace here we're gonna sell, and then She-Wolf's necklace we're gonna sell. All right, so She-Wolf's necklace sold for 100. She didn't even give a crap about the gold. She bought a healing potion. Scylla bought heavy armor, which gives her +2 to her defense. And then she has her shield for +1, so she's got +3 to her defense now. And she bought a bandage. Gideon bought some brand new armor, some heavy armor. So his defense goes up by 1. Then Scylla also bought a healing potion. I'm not sure if you can rest at the keep. I'm also not too worried about it because it's kind of like a save point civilization. We would just camp outside of it and just stay there until we're healed up. So either way, like it says, in between adventures, you get to heal up your hit points. So we camp out there for maybe a couple days, and then we're gonna head back through the Badlands here and to the grasslands to the ruins. We're gonna have to roll on the chart. All right, let's see what's going on in this hex at this point. 9, 6, and let's see how we handle this. We get a 5. We just discovered last time we rolled on the chart with hex with roads. We're supposed to roll on this chart. Not a big deal. We're gonna roll and see what happens. We find a body. Roll d6. Oh, that is cool. All right. We get a 2. Okay, so we're just kind of cracking up here. There's no number 2 here. It goes from a diseased body where we all lose a hit point to number 3 is nothing valuable found on him. I'm afraid we're gonna go with the nothing valuable found on him. This is the clue. We have this old worn out map. As I said before, we're changing from the open sky ruins to this because we're gonna actually do a module. And this is our clue right here. It's an old map that we found. It brought us to this place. And we find in the ruins a set of stairs that leads down into some caves below it. We head down the stone stairs and enter the darkness of the lair. An unnatural sense of dread permeates the air. This is an old spell that protects the cave from nosy intruders. Each character must save versus 2 fear or suffer -1 when attacking kobolds until the end of the adventure. A blessing spell removes the condition. So as soon as we get down to the base of the stairs, we all have like that, maybe the hair stands up on the back of our necks. We all get this feeling of dread that sort of comes through us. And it seems to be like some kind of spell cast on the area. She-Wolf needs 2 or better. She gets it barely. Fingers makes it.
Scylla, she makes it.
Good.
Gideon. Okay.
All right.
Got it.
We ain't scared of this place. As we proceed forward, deeper down into the cave, there's a passage to the right and a passage to the left. Basically, looking at the map here, we labeled everything according to the adventure. We need to decide if we're going to explore this whole place, which I think that we are, right?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, so you want to hang to the right or to the left up ahead?
We'll just go to 6.
There's a pool of fresh water in this chamber. We can decide that 1 or more characters will drink from it. Each character who does take a drink, we got to roll on a pool table. Decide before looking at the table. So yeah, when we enter in here, boy, that water looks kind of funky. It seems, I mean, She-Wolf checks it out. It seems to be fresh water. I think she's gonna drink from it. What are you guys doing?
No, Scylla and Gideon are not going to drink from it.
Hillbilly Gideon's not gonna drink from
No,
this, even
no.
after seeing She-Wolf go up to it?
Nope, he's gonna let her do it.
Okay. Fingers is gonna watch She-Wolf and see what happens before he drinks. She-Wolf's gonna chance it. She's gonna reach down and cup a big old handful of this water. So here's the options. I'm already at full life, so I already committed myself to drinking from it. So let's see what happens. As long as I don't roll a 1, I'm okay.
Oh no!
All right, she starts coughing. Spits the water out. Has to save versus level 4 poison or lose 1 life. Something really cool might happen. What if like I could get super powerful for a little bit or something?
It looks like there's acid in the water, so.
I don't know. All right, I need a 4 or above.
No.
-1 hit point. Everyone is just watching She-Wolf, and She-Wolf eventually throws up all over. I'm not too worried about it. She-Wolf has a really good hit points of 10, so she's at 9. She'll think twice about drinking again. We're gonna head over to room 10. There is a goblin chained to the wall.
There's a goblin, guys.
His chains look pretty old. Not something that could hold, like, we could break them, in other words. Now we have the choice. He is on 1 hit point. He usually has 2. He doesn't have any weapons. We'd have to supply him with the weapons. But he can join our party. He's on 1 life. We'd have to heal him. We'd have to get him a weapon. But we've came up with an idea. And I think we're going to give it a shot. She-Wolf hacks the chains apart. And the goblin introduces himself as Rika. Me, Rika. I think we're going to take him over to the pool room and let him drink. He might heal from it. So we bring him in here, and Gideon points to the water and is like, drink, drink. The goblin walks up to it reluctantly. I don't think a goblin would really care if it's bad water or not. He's probably really thirsty from being chained up in there. And he's going to go down and drink it. Let's roll on the pool table. Oh, 3. Nothing happens.
No effects.
If that would have killed him, he would have just fell directly into the pool. That would have been crazy. But no effect. And he's thankful because he was probably really thirsty and acted like we did him a big favor by bringing him to this water. So yeah, he's going to join our group, I think. Rika, the goblin. We were just talking about, what did you just say about him?
I just asked if I should use one of my heals on him.
Yeah, and I don't think we should waste it. And we were kind of talking about the benefits to having him in the group. And like I said, what if he like starts getting experience points rolls and like gets really awesome? It's underdog characters like this that funny stuff happens to. So we got to get him some weapons and see what happens here. We're going to follow the corridor north, and up ahead, there's a door on each side. And so we're going to head over to the right-hand side, which is 5. We typically use the optional locked doors, but in a cave like this, you're going to have some old pieced together doors that have been here forever, and we're not going to use any locking mechanisms on these ones, so we're just going to head off to the right. This room is a library. Shelves hewn from the stone walls are filled with dusty old tomes and scrolls. We could leave it alone or we can search it, rolling on the library table, and we have to decide before we roll. I honestly think Scylla might want to look through here.
Yeah.
I don't think She-Wolf gives a crap about books, or Gideon. But maybe Fingers might want to look around too. He knows that there could be stuff that's worth money in places like this. I think Fingers is going to search. How about you?
Yep. Okay, Scylla's going to start her search.
Uh-oh. The character performing the search is bitten by a scorpion and must save versus level 3 poison or lose 1 life. Nothing of value is found, but you may roll again if you want. I think Fingers is going to check. All 3 or above, you get stung by a scorpion that's in the books.
Man. Oh, okay,
you're good.
I'm good.
So it's a little, you got stuck, but you pulled your hand away just in time. Fingers is going to check. Ooh. Fingers finds a scroll containing a clue and a random spell. Use the random spell table on 47 in 4 Against Darkness book. Cool. All right, I get to roll a d6. Oh, sweet. It's a protection scroll. Okay, we're just kind of zigzagging. We're gonna clear out this whole dungeon, so we're gonna head over to 8. As we come through the door right there, on this side of the room is an open chest full of gold. You can see it, it doesn't even have a lid. And so naturally, Fingers sort of maybe picks up his pace and heads this direction. The first 2 people entering into this room, a trap goes off, a level 3 trap where a noose descends down from the ceiling and tries to get the first 2 people in the marching order. Well, Fingers is one of those 2 people, and that means he gets to disarm it. Now, you might say, well, he has to be first in the marching order to disarm it. We both came in side by side. I'm not going to get that technical in this game. If it's trying to attack both of us in the first round, he gets a chance to try to disarm it, at least in my game here. Another thing that we've discovered, this is a level 1 and 2 adventure, I'm pretty sure, and we're level 3. So I get to add my level to disarming this trap and noticing it and disarming it. That means I need anything but a 1. Fingers notices the trap, stops She-Wolf from walking any farther, and disables it. And now we got 50 gold to split up in this. Here's the question. Do we have to give the stinking little goblin some? It's our decision.
Well,
what do we want to
10,
do?
So maybe you could buy something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
We either have to go all in,
Yeah.
or he's just a little nobody that we don't care about.
Yeah, we can't use him as a pawn.
Yeah, we could.
Well, I know, but that's not nice.
I don't think She-Wolf would give a crap because we've waged war against goblins. So I think what do you want to do?
I'd say give everybody 10.
Okay. Do we want to cut up to the left and go up in here, or do we want to go straight and check these rooms off to the right?
Let's go up to the left.
Left? Okay, maybe we should send Rika forward.
I think so.
So we come into here and there's a Manticore. This is like a Manticore lair. There's some dead bodies laying around the floor. There's probably piles of feces and nastiness and half-ate carcasses all over the floor, and it stinks like death. Now, there is a open sky that shoots natural light down into this room, and that's probably how he gets down in here. He maybe flies in through the tunnel in the ceiling. He's got a lion's body, a human's head, and a tail of a scorpion with huge bat-like wings. Even though we're higher level than this adventure, and we're just playing it because it's been pretty fun so far, this thing has its tail sting. Like, it's a random roll to see what it does, but if you basically roll a 1 on the save versus poison, you die, which is pretty awesome. I don't think he's gonna be too tough. He's got 3 life, he's level 5. His tail is a little bit dangerous, we gotta watch that, but I think She-Wolf's gonna charge him. She-Wolf uses a great axe. I just reminded Amy, as I was looking at the stats, because we rolled on the twisted chart for this thing to make it a little bit harder. Boss and weird creatures in here have an extra 2 life, but they leave us with rations. So we'll see. So he's got 5 life. She-Wolf needs a 1 or above. She's gonna hit. She-Wolf does 1 damage. Fingers is gonna run up and attack. Needs a 6 with his -1 to hit. Jeez.
All right, she's gonna move up and she's gonna attack with her mace. All right, she needs a 4 or higher. Ooh,
Okay, she
made
gets it. 1 damage.
All right, Gideon's gonna move up here and use his 2-handed sword.
Hey, if Rika's gonna get 10 gold, he's better get up here and fight at -2 with no weapons.
He's next.
Yep.
Okay, Gideon needs 3 or higher.
Yep, with his big 2-handed
Oh,
sword.
no.
He's gonna swing and miss. Rika! He wants to prove his quality, and he's gonna move up back there and try to kick it. He needs a 6. Go ahead, you can roll.
Okay.
He needs a 6 to kick him.
Oh.
No, okay. The Manticore gets 2 attacks on his turn, but it's against the same target, and we got to roll to see what he does. Do not want a 5 or a 6. Go for it.
3.
Okay, so the first one, he does a bite. So we're gonna roll a 6-sided for randomness like we always do. We'll re-roll a 6, but Rika is a 5. Normal order other than that. That's gonna be Scylla. She needs a 3 to defend against the bite. Pull her shield up in time.
Oh,
yeah,
I
she
got
does.
it.
This thing tries to bite her and she pulls her shield up, but it tries to attack her again. But it does. Wouldn't it be crazy if Scylla died?
No, she can't die. 2.
Okay, 1 or 2 is a claw.
Okay.
Yep, you need a 3 to defend.
Oh, no.
Okay, so you only take 1 damage from the claw. That's
Okay.
not too bad.
All right, no.
Wolf needs anything but a 1. Yeah, she does 1 damage. Fingers needs a 6 with his short sword. No.
She needs a 5 or higher.
Scylla, that's a miss.
Okay, Skinny needs 4 or higher. Oh,
No.
man, he misses too.
Come on, Rika. Need a 6 to kick him.
All right. Oh,
Yo,
no.
he breaks his toe. We are back to the Manticore and its tail. See who the Manticore goes after? Re-rolling 6s. Oh, that's She-Wolf. Uh-oh. See what the Manticore does? Oh,
Ooh.
yes. That's going to be a claw.
Okay.
The 5 or a 6. No, that's going to be 1 damage. With a second attack, don't roll a 5 or a 6.
How about a 4?
Okay, that's going to be a bite. A 5 or a 6 against the claw. Yeah, blocked it with my axe. She-Wolf's going to swing with the great axe. She needs anything but a 1. She's going to hit for 1 damage. I should have did this last hit point. He's got to make a morale check. His level drops by 1, so now he's a level 4. We got to see if he flies off. If he gets a 3 or less, he's gone. Yeah.
Well,
So-
unless I roll 1s.
Yeah, so he's going to fly off up that tunnel and out into the sky. So we are rolling even for Rika because he might get an XP roll. Go for it.
It's Gideon.
It's Gideon. Yeah, he needs it.
He needs
Yeah.
it for sure.
Okay, so roll for it.
Okay.
You need anything but 1. Oh, Gideon levels up. Sweet.
Okay, that's-
So you don't roll on the treasure chart, but it says around the Manticore's neck, there was a pendant worth 80 gold pieces. If you have any rogue in the party, he may roll d6 plus level. On a 7 or better, the rogue recognizes the pendant as part of a set that was stolen from a noble family. Once back in town, he may attempt to sell it for double the value. Wow,
Oh,
sweet.
okay, so-
I need a 4 or up to beat a 7. Yes.
Okay, you got it.
So Fingers instantly recognizes this thing as a stolen family heirloom. Nice, we get to roll on this other chart now. So this isn't always that great because this is a lost family family artifact. If I roll a 1 when I'm in the city and I'm trying to sell it, I get imprisoned for being in possession of it. Pay 250 gold to get out. Holy crap. It says, or pick a new first level character. This is kind of dangerous to hold.
I think so.
But I can get up to 200 gold for it. That's if I get it.
Yeah.
So first off, let's see who gets this thing. Because yeah, I recognize that it's a stolen item, but we roll randomly for who gets what. So somebody else might just be able to take it and sell it for 80 gold. She was asking again to reread this. Basically, the pendant's worth 80 gold. I'm a rogue. We have a rogue in the party. If I win it on the treasure roll, I have a chance to get up to 200 gold for it, but there's a risk that I could go to jail for having it. So we got to see who gets it right now. Maybe the goblin will get it. All right, let's see who gets it. Okay, She-Wolf.
Okay.
Since She-Wolf and Fingers are originally from the same group, she's going to give it to Fingers. We head north through the door into a corridor that's choked with spider webs. We can leave them alone, or we can try to search them, rolling on the spider web table. I think we've elected Fingers to search in case there's some sort of trap or something like that, but we're gonna search around for these spider webs. Rolling, Amy. 3. So we search around the webs for about 15-20 minutes or so, and we don't find anything. There's a door straight ahead of us. A pulsating sphere of energy glows in this room. A wizard may inspect it. If you choose to do so, you can roll on the chart at the end of the book. We have no idea what this sphere of energy is. And frankly, I think She-Wolf would kind of avoid it. She hates magic or anything like that. And I think she's gonna move toward the door on the right-hand side of the room. Pretty disappointing we don't have Evelyn here. She'd be able to come and check this thing out. Who knows what we could get from it. But I think we're gonna swing a right and head through that door. But we come out right here and we wanna circle back here and hit 13 and 2 real quick. A troll lives in this room. He's a greedy weapon collector. You can see we got our weapon racks back there and some chests. If a rogue is leading the party into this room, you catch the troll unaware and he's polishing a sword, giving you a +1 attack on your first turn against him. First thing we gotta do is the D6 +1 ration roll from the Manticore. D6 +1, so we get 4 rations. Okay. That's 1 each. This troll is definitely tougher than the one that's in the core book because this one actually regenerates hit points, and if you take it down, it can come back to life. So he's gonna be a little bit tougher. Fingers isn't leading the group. You have to be in the front. He has to be leading. And one of the viewers asked if I was gonna have Fingers leading the group. I just don't feel comfortable with that. So we're not gonna get the +1 to attack. And that would only be with just the rogue anyway. She-Wolf is going to charge him. Anything but 1 with the great axe. Oh, that's exploding. Roll again, give me another 6. Okay, I had a total of 13 for 2 damage to the troll. Nice. Fingers is gonna run over this way. He still has his trusty -1 sword. He needs a 6. No.
Zilla's gonna move up here and use her mace.
That's
a crushing.
Right. So we read in the description that crushing weapons do -1 against the troll. She needs a 5. Nice,
ooh,
exploding.
Okay.
Go for it. We're just bashing on this thing.
Oh.
That's okay. She didn't kill him. It just does 1 damage. One damage.
Yeah.
Come on, Gideon.
All right. He's got
You gonna move him up?
Yep. I'm gonna come up here with his 2-handed sword.
Yeah.
He needs a 3 or higher. 6.
Another exploding. We're just bombing on this dude.
Oh,
yo, go again. Go again. Okay.
1.
He didn't get to use any of his powers, dudes. Gideon comes in and does 3 damage.
Damn.
Destroys the troll. Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay, we are not playing around in here. I really wanted to see this new troll's powers, like his regeneration abilities, like where he gets hit points back, you know, and then he can try to come back to life. But wow, that was awesome. First, we're gonna do the experience points. I kind of hope the goblin gets some experience points.
I do too. 3, Zilla. She's a level 4.
All right. To start with, there's D6 +1 non-magical weapons in here, so we can get Rika a weapon, and plus we can collect some other stuff to take back to the guild. If we get a 6 on the die roll, there is a magic weapon here. On a 6, roll again. Go ahead, let's see. Oh, so close. All right, so we get 6 non-magical weapons. We get Rika a dagger, which is basically the same as short sword. It's a slashing light hand weapon. -1 to his attack, but he's got something now that he can poke people with. This stuff is going to the guild. A 2-handed weapon, a light hand weapon, regular hand weapon ×2, and a bow. So we just finished up room 13. I think we're gonna wrap it up for the night. This has been really fun. We really liked the adventure format here versus just rolling everything randomly. And so once I get this down, I'll be able to write my own adventures and stuff. But we got a lot of content coming, a lot of new things, all new monster charts, all new everything is coming. So thank you guys for watching. Stick around. We got a lot more to come, and we will catch you in the next video.
Bye.
See ya.